Tech Red Raiders against the Texas A&M Aggies. Real Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Joel Klatt. Holly Rowe is working the sidelines, experiencing this incredible playoff vibe.
Checking in with the Texas Tech head coach before the game. He has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long. And that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, so this drive's going to start with decent field position. On the ground, it's Joyner.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window. Not a long return, but the important thing, the big right side of the scoring field. The offense will take over from the 29. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Play action here on first down. Moves out of the pocket. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Just not quite on the same page. There are some days you get to the park and it's just not working, and this is just an incompletion that I can't explain.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
They move the ball into good position, but now it's third and long. To bootleg here. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Portman. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches.
Yeah, Chris, that looks just shy of the marker, the line to gain. If I'm the offense, I'm going to get up there and just quarterback sneak this right away. Don't allow the defense to even get a call in. Move fast, go quickly, use tempo, and sneak this across.
Here we go on 4th down. He's got end zone ahead. Touchdown, Aggies, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. Clearly a long way to go, but you can't have a better start than this offense just had. Take advantage of good field position right down the field, and they draw first blood here.
And Chris, as we talked about, it's so important in these big games to establish early momentum, get an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they were able to do. Credit that field position as well. Kind of a short drive, but they're able to capitalize and stick it in the end zone.
The squib kick is corralled back inside the 10.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground, but he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. He's got room to run. Look out. Here he goes. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough matchup for the home team, is because this running back is so good. He can quiet the crowd. They're going to run their offense through him. This is one of the reasons why I felt like this lower seed was a real matchup problem for this group. This is one of my favorite concepts in football, just a simple tight end drag route. The key is, as a quarterback, you've got to be on time. If you're on time, you allow that tight end to run after the catch.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Hammond. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Play fake. Looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They make the tackle, but the offense now set up with a first down at the 21. And the Red Raiders come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it again. And the receivers got it. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The offense moves into the red zone now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. On the move now. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Very satisfying drive, but perhaps a relief to finally get into the end zone to match the score from the other side in this playoff game.
Chris, it can certainly present some nervy moments when you go down in a big game and be able to answer and match this score. This is a huge moment for this offense and this team, and now they can play with a bit more freedom, in particular on the defensive side, maybe get a little bit more aggressive. I think trying to create a turnover or a short field for their offense on the ensuing possession is going to be a big moment.
For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And tackled there by the defense.
Well, you got to be connected as a defense, and here the secondary does everything they can on this snap. Nowhere to throw the football, they do their job. But up front, this front seven gets outside of their rush lanes, and because of that, there's a gap for the quarterback to scramble, and he stays ahead of the chains. That's a really nice scramble from the quarterback, but clearly this front seven's got to do a better job in their rush lanes.
He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
These are the type of run plays that can build into future success. I know it doesn't look like much, right? It's 2nd down, you move the chains, that's all great. But that's the exact type of run that you can play off of later in the game, get to play action pass, and get those safeties down near the line of scrimmage.
Dropping back, it's Reed. Zips it down the middle. That falls incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Chris, watching tape of this free safety, he's so good in this center field position. He's got man defense being played in front of him, and so he can float. Wherever the quarterback's eyes go, he goes. And watch as he just floats with the eyes, and then he's able to bat that ball away. What a good player.
And on the carry, he's heading left. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Keeping the defense honest with the run game, always important. Plus, this offense is staying on schedule.
Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Can't find anybody on 3rd down, throws it away, and now 4th down coming up.
Such a frustrating 3rd down attempt for this group, and a great job defensively. There's just nowhere to go with the football, and the quarterback is clearly frustrated. He's got to throw this ball away.
Wait, check this out, Joel. The offense is going to go for it here on 4th down.
222. Kill, 886, bouncer. Icy.
4th down, looking to throw for it. The pocket breaking down. Oh, they've got him. A 4th down sack and a turnover on downs.
You live by the sword, you die by the sword. They told us they wanted to be aggressive, and this is certainly an aggressive call here on 4th down. You just have to execute. They're unable to do that. Credit the defense for getting off the field, and now they've got great field position.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Williams. That's solid pursuit. They'll trap him out there behind the line of scrimmage.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
And they'll make the tackle, but it'll bring up 4th down. They are in field goal range. Down. He's throwing for it. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop, and it'll be a turnover on downs.
Well, it's a frustrating situation. 4th down, you feel like you can connect there, and the timing just wasn't there, and it just falls incomplete. Credit the defense. They made life difficult on this offense, and the quarterback was just never in rhythm on that snap. Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled, and that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Dropping back, it's Reed. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
That's a solid gain, moves the ball into enemy territory. 1st down now at the 40. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened. These run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you, they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Grab behind the line, it's Horton. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is great recognition by this defense. They see the wide receiver screen. They're able to pursue out and get the tackle for loss. They have been running side to side as well as anybody today. I think that the offense needs to get downhill in the run game and run right at them.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, they've got him for a sack. That'll bring up fourth down.
Well, it's tough for a quarterback on third and long, but they just don't get the protection right here. There's nobody open. The offense is not executing at a high level. They need to get routes right at the stick so the quarterback can get the ball out of his hands.
The Aggies will bring their punt team onto the field. And he should be able to pin them back deep here with his first punt. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Lets it go quickly. And is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Oh, he's bringing it back. Touchdown, Texas A&M. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
This group is so good. You try to force the ball against this group, they're going to step in front and pick it off. But here's what I really love. Look at all of these guys. All 10 players that don't have the ball. They're looking for blocks, trying to put it in the end zone. That's exactly what they do.
Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded to one of the up men. They get it down to the 33 after a solid return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. To the air, it's Hammond. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
We normally see this guy make this play, and as a big tight end, you've got to play through contact. You've got to expect that you're going to get contacted right when that ball arrives, and it looked like he was almost surprised. He's got to make that catch.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. Picks up the first and still running. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain, close to the 45. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away. Incompletion makes it second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Powers through. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Got a timeout here taken by the Aggies. That's their first. Strategy session before this third down play. Receivers are bunched together. And they pick up the first on the ground. The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry.
Beautiful job on this set of downs by this offense, getting themselves into a short yardage, 3rd and 2 situation, and then they're able to convert and stay on the field. This offense has done a nice job all day long, and they continue to do that, in particular on 1st and 2nd down.
Makes the catch. It's Hudson, and he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
This is a great example, Chris, of man zone principles within the passing game. You run a drag route, normally people think that that just continues to race across the field, but that's not the case against zone, which they're getting here. You find the soft spot and you hook up, give the numbers to your quarterback, and then he's able to frame that ball up for a completion. That is a great job of recognition by the wide receiver and being on the same page with the quarterback.
And Texas Tech wants a timeout here. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Hammond. That's caught. It's Williams. Has a path to the end zone. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
These are the opportunities you just cannot let slip away. You got 1st and goal inside the 5. Chris, this is their chance to punch it in here and really gain some momentum in this game.
Wants to throw it. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Red Raiders. That's a big moment here in this playoff game to get points before halftime, knowing the other side is going to get the football to begin the 3rd quarter. Joel, exactly what they were looking for.
Chris, that's exactly right. The last thing that they wanted to do is afford a chance for the opposition to double up and get a late score in the 2nd quarter and then get the ball in the 3rd quarter. This is a tremendous drive to be able to stick the ball in the end zone, then go in at halftime and regroup, look at film, and get a real good cohesive plan for this 2nd half. Because here we go. We got 1 half of football left to move on in this playoff.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him out across the 20. And now Texas A&M calls their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their 2nd timeout. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And the Aggies will have to punt this one away. And they'll kick it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The return man flashing his elusive speed. They finally get him, but it's a big gain. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to pass, it's Hammond. Quick throw to his receiver. Grab down the middle, it's Simmons. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So on 1st down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And they've reclaimed the lead with that.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to start the 2nd half. from deep in the end zone. They gave it a shot. They should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted it at the 19. Aggies offense is back on the field now. Looking for a fast start, trying to take control of the game here in the third quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Over the middle and incomplete. Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. So a solid game for this running back right out of the gate here in the second half. There's no panic in the offense here, Joel. They got to continue to feature the hot hand here.
Well, Chris, there's no doubt he's been the most effective part of this offense so far today. And I think if they're going to come all the way back and win this game, it's going to be because he has a monster day. So why not establish him right here in the third quarter? I really like that plan.
Looking to throw. It's Reed. It's a quick grab. And the game just good enough for a first down. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Wow, what a clutch conversion on third down there. You're trailing in the playoff here in the second half of the game. You've got to keep your offense on the field, and they're able to execute and move the chains. That's a good job for a first down.
Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wondered, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
Wideout's now clustered. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking right, this one caught.
It's a nice delivery by the quarterback. An easy completion sets yourself up for second and short.
The completion sets them up just a yard for the marker here on second down. Throwing off play action. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. He makes the grab. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a 1st and goal from the 10.
That is a good job by this wide receiver and the quarterback recognizing the zone coverage. When you've got a crossing route, you've got to sit down in that window. You see it zone, sit down, give the numbers to your quarterback, and he's able to put the ball on the frame, and they get a nice completion there. This is a great job of recognition from everybody on the offense, but more specifically that wide receiver and quarterback.
Touchdown, Aggies. And that will give them the lead now.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
The extra point is good. The lead is now 4, 21-17. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Hudson. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, and they should have left the ball in the end zone. Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. looking for some space. It's Joyner. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Body blows, body blows, body blows. You run the football like this, you gain 5, you gain 6, time and time again. That play action pass is going to be at your disposal. You can get to the RPO. Everything on offense becomes easier. This line is doing a great job. This back is running hard.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. The Red Raiders are looking to keep this drive going.
These are those little body punches in a heavyweight fight. You get a first down with the run game. The defense starts getting frustrated. Watch those safeties. If they start creeping up near the line of scrimmage, now you've got them as an offensive play caller. You can get to the play action pass and take a shot over the top.
Looking downfield, it's Hammond. Grabbed by the receiver. Brought down, but not before he picks up the first down. Nice game. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Man, seeing a passing game in rhythm is so fun to watch. And here, this quarterback is clearly in rhythm, playing with a lot of confidence. And he gets this ball all the way down the field. It's a nice play by the wide receiver. It's just great execution all the way around.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a first down. Great play. So a nice throw by the quarterback. He's had a productive day. He hasn't been perfect. Joe, can he make a play here to put his team on top?
Well, Chris, I think you put it perfectly there because, again, it's about the short memory. You erase those mistakes made previously in this game, and you think about the execution moving forward, the plays that you could make, the details of what you need to do from this point moving forward. If you're able to do that with that short memory, then you can go have success and come back in this game.
With the catch, it's Simmons. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Favorable situation, 2nd and 4. They pick up 6 on the first down pass. On the ground, it's Joyner. The Red Raiders pick up enough yardage for a first down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. As we break for the quarter, it's Texas A&M on top, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here comes a handoff. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, I really love the rhythm that this offensive line is in. Staying out of 3rd down, being able to run the football here. Nice job by the running back and the offensive line, moving the line of scrimmage and moving the chains. This offense is going to continue to build on this success. Now, after running the football on 2nd, you can start to get to the play-action pass. I really love what they're doing here.
They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line.
Well, this is their opportunity. You don't know how many possessions you're going to get. This is the chance that you have to take the lead. Got to put the ball in the end zone. What's your best matchup? What's your best play call? You got to find it right here.
It's 1st and goal. Can they punch it in and take the lead? And the quarterback dropping back. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The Red Raiders back on top.
You dream of these scenarios as a quarterback and as an offense. You're down, you've got to drive the field and put the ball in the end zone, and they're able to do it right here. What a great drive, great execution. They're able to take the lead.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle made at the 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial play for both offense and defense. We'll see what we get here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. It's Reed. Pressure is coming. Escapes the pocket. He'll make the first down on that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said,
got an opening here. Brought down that crosses midfield to the 46. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. He's in the clear. Goes out of bounds, but they're inside the 15 now.
That's exactly what they needed. What a beautiful throw in the right time to connect down the field. You're down in this game, got to find the end zone. There's no doubt about it. But now they've got some serious momentum, and there's some doubt on that defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense has been set up with a first down and goal.
When a quarterback is outside of the pocket, the key for the wide receivers and the tight ends are to find the soft spot in the zone. The tight end does a beautiful job here, finding that area, giving his numbers to the quarterback, and it's an easy completion for a first down.
And now a chance to take the lead with a touchdown here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's really solid defense, being gap sound here in their defensive front 7. And they're doing a great job against this run game. They knew that that was going to be a point of emphasis here today. They wanted to stop the run first, and they're doing that.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. Gonna try to run for it. Can he get there? Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Chris, what do you hear me say all the time in these red zone situations, and more specifically in goal-to-go situations? Don't put the ball in harm's way. It's touchdown, check down, and if the check down's not there, take it yourself. Get what you can get. As a quarterback, you've got to manage the game, and this is a great example of managing this goal-to-go situation.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play.
This is exactly what they desperately needed, is a big stop here on 3rd and goal, and they're able to win up front to do it. Tremendous work by this front 7. They get into the backfield, create a negative play, and now a decision to make on the opposite side. It's 4th and goal. Do they kick it or do they go for it?
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. Knocks that one right down the middle. We are all tied up with a little more than a minute to play in regulation.
This is the difficult part about being a kicker. Chris, he hasn't attempted a kick all day long, and now in the fourth quarter, Cole, he's got to roll out there and tie the game, and he drills it cold as ice. That's what I'm talking about.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. A direct snap. That run moves the ball to the 16. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To the air. It's Hammond. It's caught. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly.
Well, it's nice to get that pickup and stop the clock, but they've got to move down the field in a hurry. They've got a lot of ground to cover, and they've got to get in the end zone.
Now the Red Raiders go ahead and call their second timeout. They've still got one more left to work with. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
The secondary is doing a heck of a job. There's really nowhere to throw that ball, but I got to give a lot of credit to this quarterback because Chris, he just took what he could get and created a positive play out of something that really wasn't there.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, as a quarterback, you'd really love to have that one back. This is third and manageable. You feel like you can move the chains here. They did a fine job on first and second down, putting them in a situation where they've got both the run and the pass at their disposal, and they're unable to connect. He's got to do a better job on third down.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. And they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in a good position. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Looking to throw it on first down. On the run here. Let's it go. That's caught. It's Porton. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Four-yard gain makes it second down and 6 now. Looking to pass. It's Reed. Coming after him. It's complete on the crossing route. And the offense spends a timeout. The clock stopped with just 10 seconds left. Here's a first and 10 play.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, team. Hey, kill it, kill it. Go.
There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Owens. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid gain. And a timeout is taken. Just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Can he get it there from 60 yards away to win this football game? It's good. This playoff run continues with a kick for the ages. What a special special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game, and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.